EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Matt Prater's been around a long time. Will get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. He's going to test this secondary right away. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Make some good plays today.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Murray on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On second down, Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On third down, Murray. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Running here is Connor. Yeah! And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It is a big gain for Arizona. 33 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Desmond King.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, That's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Play action now. It's Murray. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
When you find yourself in this situation, though, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Strong. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Second down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll run it on first down with Connor. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Lions who have the... They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Waste of time.
They'll go right back to Connor. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. Now a 3rd and 2. Murray now. He'll try and get there. And he's into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Greg Dortch now from his end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's Gibbs. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First down throw for Murray. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up first and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale. After this, they'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Cardinals. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A second down throw for Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On play action, Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he'll work his way down to about the 41. On 2nd down, Goff. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Lions will cut the lead down to 4. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll go again here to Connor.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Connor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Ted Ryman. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs! Jahmyr Gibbs! And he is unstoppable! He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. On 1st and 10, Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Now, Murray. That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And he's having himself a pretty good performance here thus far. And I don't think he's close to even being done. I think on this drive, I'm giving him a couple more chances to see if he can end up finding the end zone. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy, we could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
They'll go play action with Goff. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Into space. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Whoa. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Handoff, Gibbs running left. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. On second down, it's Gibbs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now, faking the give. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
They go play action with Murray. I bought all the time he could, but he finally is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down. Goff. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Cardinals have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Connor. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth-quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Goff. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now it's 4th down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Caught runner from out of the pistol. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Murray with a give to Connor. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. They'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Here's the rookie from Florida State. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a third down and 4. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a second and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. To throw is Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops for their opponent's game. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.